Hello children, welcome to biology class. Today we are going to learn about evolution and variations. Okay children? Okay children, before going to start the evolution topic, so once again we have to recollect about heredity and variations. So what is heredity children? So heredity means the transfer of characters or traits from the parents to their offsprings. So, right, you know that transfer of characters. Characters means you know. So, the organisms, hands, and color of eyes, shape of eyes, and also color of skin, etc. are characters. When these characters are passed from parents to children, that is called heredity, you know that. And come to the variations. Variations means nothing but differences between the characters. Let us see the differences between the characters or traits among the individuals of the same species are called variation. Let us see children, here so many diagrams are there. So these are the beetles, same species, and these are birds. So you can observe clearly same species of organisms are here. So these are the beetles, but one of the variations you can see, that is color variation. So right, I mean difference. And also these birds are, one of the birds is different to others, right? And also leaves also, big leaves and also small leaves and also other variations also we can see. And here if you observe the grapes also different colors, and if you observe the children, different color of skins and also hairstyles and also color of uh, eye colors, and different variations we can see among these children. And also different colors and also different shapes of faces and also we can see in among these animals. So these are called variations. Variations are already I told you two types: somatic variations and genetic variations. Let us see children. Okay, now evolution. The gradual changes taking place in living organisms, giving rise to new organisms due to changes in their genetic composition, is called evolution. Right children? But in the before slide I have shown you same species of organisms. Among the same species of organisms we have seen the variation, color variations and also other variations. But how these changes are taking place, how these changes are occurring? To change the color variation or any other variations, it takes a lot of time, but it is not happening in one day or in 1 month. The gradual changes taking place in living organisms, but it takes a lot of time to occur the change in any characteristic, right? So that is called evolution, right? So come to the traits, inherited traits and acquired traits. These are nothing but, so before I told you somatic variations and also genetic variations. Inherited traits are nothing but genetic variations, and acquired traits are nothing but somatic variations. Let us see. So what are inherited traits? Which traits are inherited from parents to the offsprings. I mean hair color and also eye color, body type, height, etc. And also we can see in some diseases also example to inherited traits. I means some diseases are inherited from parents to children. That's why so the inherited traits of an individual determined by their genes. So I mean changes in their genetic composition. That's why these inherited traits are related to genes. Right? Already we have learned in the law of dominance and also law of segregation. Right? So traits are actually two types of trait, dominant traits and also recessive traits already we have seen. So these are inherited traits, right children? And also come to the acquired traits. Actually acquired traits are somatic variations. Acquired traits are traits which are acquired by an organism during its lifetime and it cannot be passed from one generation to the next, right? And it does not result in evolution, right children? This what which kind of difference you have seen between inherited traits and also acquired traits? These traits are passed from generation to generation, but these traits cannot be passed from generation to the next generation. And also these are resulted in evolution, but these are not result in evolution. But that's why acquired traits, all you remember that. So an acquired trait is the character developed in an individual as a result of environmental influence. So right, and also example for acquired trait, we can say one thing. One of the fathers developed his muscles by doing exercises, right? But these kind of muscles cannot pass it to the children. So that's why this is the acquired trait. So this is a somatic variation which is related to organs. That's why acquired traits are does not result in evolution and also cannot be passed from generation to the generation, right children? So remember these two traits, inherited traits and also acquired traits. Children, how the variations are help organisms to survive. Okay, some variations are help organisms to survive and some variations are do not help to organism to survive. So let us see the first one. Some variations help organisms to survive. So I am going to tell one story about this, about the red beetles and crows, right? So red beetles lived in green bushes, right? These red beetles are lived in green bushes. So what usually what will happen? They underwent sexual reproduction and also increased in number. Day by day, beetles increases their number by reproduction. So some crows have seen these beetles and also they started to eating the beetles. So what happened? Due to the variations, one of the green beetle was formed. So you can see here. Due to the variations, one of the green beetle was formed. Right? So what happened? Now crows are eating these beetles every day. These crows were eating beetles every day. But because of green color, crows are unable to see in this green beetle. So I mean green beetle got the survival advantage here. So and also later day by day these green beetles are number this green beetles number increased by reproduction. So eventually what happened, there arrived a time when there were no red beetles and all green beetles. You can see here there were there are no red beetles. So all green beetles you can see in here. So because of reproduction, their number increased. And also green beetles continue to increase in the bushes. But you have to observe one thing here. This variation has helped the organism to survive. Which variation? Color variation. Red to green. This variation has helped the organism to survive. And also, so that we can say some variations help organisms to survive. And this color is actually naturally selected to survive in the environment, such environment. Naturally, this green color was selected. So, and also we can say that this is the natural selection. So, and this variation is helps to organisms to survive. Right, children? How some variations do not help the organisms. In the before slide, what we have seen, how the variations help the organisms to survive. Right? Let us see now some variations do not help organism to survive. Let us listen one story about that. So already you have known that red beetles genetic composition changed and also they are changed as a green beetles. One of the green beetle we have seen there. So now green beetles are continued to increase in number by reproduction. So after some time variations occurred and one of the blue beetle was formed with reproduction. So now blue beetles and also green beetles, blue beetles and also green beetles were both increasing in number. So what happened? Accidentally an elephant stepped on the bushes on that side. I mean where most of the green beetles lived. So suddenly so that the green beetles reduced in number. Reduced in number. So blue beetles survived. So accidentally, so I mean these blue beetles number increase by reproduction later. So eventually they arrived at a time when there were no green beetles and all blue beetles. So completely green beetles vanished and only appeared the blue beetles. Their numbers, their numbers increased. Their population increased. So now because of this blue color, easily they can eaten by the crow. So that's why this color is actually not useful to the organism. When the beetles are red in color, they have eaten by crow. But when the genetic composition takes place, they are converted as a green color. So they are not eaten by crow because of their color. So when the color changed as a blue color, now this is not at all advantage to the beetles. That's why this variation do not help the organism to survive. So, and also the story of beetles shows that the frequency of an inherited trait change over the generations. Right, children? Okay, children, let us see. Acquired traits cannot be passed from one generation to the next. So, already I told about this. So, when inherited traits are passed from parents to children, but acquired traits cannot be passed from one generation to next generation. I mean parents to children. But here, if you observe this example, you can understand very well how these acquired traits cannot be passed from one generation to the next. So the same, I will tell you one story regarding to this one, right? Now, come to the bushes. Beetles population increased in bushes, but they didn't get sufficient food because of plants are affected by diseases. Right, children? Plants are affected by diseases. That's why the beetles didn't get sufficient food for their survival. That's why beetles population decreased. So, I mean, lack of food, because of lack of food, their body weight decreased. So after few years, the availability of food increased because plants grown very well, and also diseases disappeared. So beetles got sufficient food, and also availability of food increased. Then the body weight of the beetles also increased. So now, is it inherited trait or acquired trait? Yeah. So this is a acquired trait. That's why this trait cannot be passed from one generation to the next, because there is no change in the genetic composition. So you have to understand one thing, children. Because of lack of food only, their body weight in decreased, but not that is changes in genetic composition. So that's why, so acquired traits cannot be passed from one generation to the next. Right, children? Thank you.